Hello everyone. I am posting our first video for this course, and it's going to be covering what we are going over this week. So bear with me. Hopefully this video won't take too long, but I am going to go through what we're covering this week and then talk to you a bit about the expectations of the course. So first of all, I want you to see this is where our homepage is. And from here each week, what I'm expecting you to do is I put a link here for how to get started on the first week. But I expect every week for you to just go to modules. This is going to be the easiest way to organize our weeks. And you can see I have week 1, week 2. I haven't published the rest of these just yet. But this is where it'll be easiest for you to first go and see what you have to do for the week. So each week I will include a checklist. So you can see here I've created your checklist for week 2. And so I'm going to go ahead and go through this with you. So first of all, I'm asking you to read through the assignment sheet for your first major project. This is the group literacy narrative. I'll talk about that in just a minute. Second, to watch this video that I've posted regarding the assignment. I will link that here. If you have any, post questions about the assignment in the group literacy narrative questions discussion by Wednesday. I asked you to do that by Wednesday. That way I have time to answer those questions before we get started on all the work for the week. Contact your group members. You can find that I've already put you in groups. You can find that under the People tab on the left sidebar. I'm going to go there real quick to show you. If you click here on People, and then this is a list of everyone in the course, but if you click on Literacy Narrative, it'll have each of your groups here. Okay? So you should be able to find that pretty easily. So back to your checklist. So contact your group members, and you're going to complete the group literacy narrative discussion. So that'll be due Sunday by midnight. Most things will be due Sunday by midnight. And then often if you have to respond to your peers, that will be due Monday, and then a revised draft of something will usually be due Tuesday. So keep that in mind. Know that throughout the semester, Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays might be a little bit busier than the other days of the week. That's more on your own time. So keep that in mind and let me know if you have any issues with that. And then lastly, discussions and readings and discussions. I want you to read Anne Lamott's Shitty First Drafts and complete a response to that, and then also Mike Rose's Rigid Rules and Flexible Plans and complete a discussion response to that. So let's actually just go ahead and look at those two real quick. You can see here, so I ask you to, and I put the book that it's in, I ask you to identify the main point, answer some questions from the book. And so that's due Sunday at midnight, and then you can see you have to respond to a post by Mondays, a peers post by Monday at midnight. And then I think similarly, Mike Roses asks almost exactly the same thing. Complete a question from the reading due by Sunday night, and then a response due Monday. So let's go back to, hopefully all of this is pretty clear. This is going to be typically what your work is for the week. Some reading and writing individually, and then some work on whatever your major project is at the time. So let's go ahead and look at this group literacy narrative real quick so you can get an idea of what this is asking of you. So you can see here I'm asking you to collaborate with some of your classmates to think and compare your literary experiences. So here I have this in order by tasks. So first you'll complete that discussion board and talk about that, which again is posted in your checklist for the week. Then you will think about a specific research question that comes about as you're discussing this with your peers. And then lastly, you'll attempt to present your research findings and elaborate on what conclusions you come to as a result of your research. Let's see. So it has some, the audience, how to approach this. So I'm going to let you read through this and not go through all of it. But what I'm asking you to do really is to think about each of your individual literacy experiences and think about what they have in common. So here it has some example questions. How do literacy sponsors shape our reading or writing, right? Maybe all of you have in some way had someone who has helped you with these tasks, improving them, learning them. What motivates students to learn to read and write? How does privilege and access to books, computers, and other materials influence those literacy histories? So again, I want you to think about the things that y'all have in common and then the things that are different, and think about what questions come about for that. Let's see. So that's a general idea of what this project is going to look like. You're going to complete it in your group, and yeah, the group that I've put you in. So for now, we're gonna leave it at that, and think about the group literacy questions. So, oh, sorry, not the questions. The discussion is what I meant. So you can see here, looking at your discussion, I kind of ask what you need to think about individually, and then how you'll collaborate after that to kind of come to what your group literacy narrative is going to focus on and think about. So that's your work for the week. I think it's a completely reasonable amount of work, not too much. I'm going to go ahead and publish week 2 once I post this video to that checklist. I do want to cover just a few other things just to talk to you about. So I'll go ahead and talk to you here. Hi, guys. So a few things. As you can see that I put in our homepage, please keep in mind that when you email me, give me at least 24 hours to respond to you. I just want to give you a heads up that right now I'm 3 hours behind you. So when you email me first thing in the morning, sometimes first thing in the morning for me is not midday, it's not till midday for you. So keep that in mind. Also, when you email to ask me questions about your due dates, please don't email me on Sundays. That makes it kind of hard for me to get back to you in time for the due date, which is Sunday at midnight. So be sure that you check on Monday what you have due for the week. That way you can plan it out for the week, and you're not looking at what's due on Sunday morning and then you email me with questions. So keep that in mind. Try to send me your questions in advance. So look at what you have due for the week and send me any questions you have about that with enough time for me to respond to you. One other side note, when you email me, please, there are 3 things I need from you. Please include a salutation. So dear, hello, or simply my name, Professor Arellano. I even am okay with Professor A. That's fine with me. But please, say hello in some way and address me by my name. Secondarily, a sign-off. Similarly to addressing me, sign off with your name, saying at least minimally dash and your name, thank you and your name, sincerely, whatever. And then lastly, a subject line that is substantive. So keep in mind that if you email me asking for an extension and I say yes, and then later I forget about it, I need to search my email efficiently, and I will probably search the word extension or something like that. So consider sending me an email with a subject line that is meaningful and discusses, has in the subject line what the email is actually about, not just ENC 1101, okay? So those are the 3 things I need from you when you email me, please. Also, I just want to point out, I've said this multiple times in my syllabus and in things I've posted, but please feel free to reach out to me. I am available by phone, email, and or video chat, so keep that in mind. If you have questions, you're having trouble, please let me know. This is an online course, so you can have as little or as much interaction as you prefer, but know that I'm here, so don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions or problems. I think that's it for now. Keep in mind that this first project is a group project. So I don't know if, like me, some of you are going to be in different time zones, but you will need to communicate efficiently with the members of your group in order to get work done efficiently. And you want to establish that very early on. Keep in mind that your success is definitely, in this online course, is definitely determined by the amount of interaction and dedication that you have to completing the work of this course. So it's not a difficult course, but it is a course that you will have to put time into. So I think that's it for now. If you have any questions, email me. I intend on posting a video weekly to review what you have due for the week and to hopefully clarify some questions you may have. So that's it for me. Y'all have a great week. Talk soon.